Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well today. So, once again, I am home with a sick son. Of course, my daughter's always home, at least for this year. She'll turn 5 next June, so that means the following August, she should be starting kindergarten. But son is home, still sick. He still got a little bit of a cough, and a little bit of vomiting yesterday, I think relating to the cough. Sometimes you cough so much so we're getting medicine in him and whatnot, and hopefully he'll be okay the next day or so. So I had to get myself a new controller. Wireless Xbox 360 controller. Reason being was PlayStation 4 controllers. This is what I was using. I got 2 of them, actually. This is the one that originally came with my PlayStation 4. And this is the one that I recently bought. Okay? And the issue with this one was that it doesn't hold a charge. I mean, obviously, if it's plugged in, it'll work. But if it's not plugged in, it doesn't hold a charge, really. And then I got this one primarily for the PC, but to also sometimes use out in the living room with the PlayStation 4. The problem with PC and PlayStation 4 controllers, at least for me, is I have to plug them in with a cable. Otherwise, they don't work. I even bought a Bluetooth adapter. Problem is, several games doesn't recognize the controllers there. So that doesn't work for me. And the problem with the cables is, this has happened to me numerously. The prongs on the cable wear out from being plugged in and out, and then you got to buy a new cable. Or the port that you plug into the back of the controller wears out, and then you got to buy a new controller. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I went and got a wireless Xbox controller, so now all I have to worry about is batteries. Basically, I don't have to worry about buying new cords or new controllers until it breaks, anyways. The other issue you get with these controllers is the analog sticks wear out and get stuck and whatnot. So you're playing, and then all of a sudden your character is like moving by himself because the analog stick gets stuck. I also have this one, which is like a generic controller that you can also use with a Nintendo Switch, although I haven't tried it yet. The PC kind of recognizes it as an Xbox 360 controller, even though it looks more like a PlayStation 4. Problem with this, with certain games, like shooter games, is the analog stick is really smooth. There's no grip there. And so I find when I'm playing shooter games, I have troubles being more accurate because it's just, there's no grip. You want to have some grip on your analog stick, which there's little dot things on here that gives you a little bit more grip, at least until you wear it out. That's why the old 360 controllers are still going strong. They forgot about it for those. I'm sure there's some kind of felt tape or something you could mod that would, you could probably put some yeah, like what you were saying, some felt tape or something on the analog stick for a little bit of grip. They also do sell attachments you can put on your analog sticks. They also sell replacements for your analog sticks if you want to invest in money and figure out how to put it on and whatnot. Or stick on foot of something kind. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff out there. If you want to invest in the time and the money. I just figured this is probably going to be easier, and it's cordless, so I don't have to worry about getting hung up on cables and whatnot. I just gotta replace batteries, and what you do is you get rechargeables. That way when they die, you just charge them, and then boom. Although the batteries I got in there now are not rechargeable, I do have a couple rechargeables right here. I don't know if they're charged or not, so hopefully the batteries won't die on us today. All right, so we are in September 21st. We're getting close to October, and as you all know, October is the month of Halloween. And all the scary horror movies are more promoted, I guess. And probably more people will be playing more creepy, scarier horror games on YouTube and Twitch. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas of what we can play in October. So we're going to continue playing Final Fantasy II on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We finish Final Fantasy II, we're going to move on to Final Fantasy III. We're not going to change the Final Fantasy schedule at all. But Tuesdays, we were playing Skyrim, and we did defeat Alduin, but we still have Dawnguard, and we still have Dragonborn DLCs that we could possibly do, or we could just move on to a whole nother game, in which we might do, especially if we enjoy playing whatever game we decide for October. So as you can see up in the corner, what game should I play in October on Tuesdays? Looking for something a little creepy. Doesn't necessarily have to be scary, but at least a little bit of a creepy feel to it. And so I listed a few suggestions there. Some of them are a little bit more creepier than others. Fear 3 is kind of an old school shooter game. I've already streamed the first and second one. I think I started to stream the third one, but then we moved on to something else. So it's still kind of a little old school feel, but Fear 3 is a little bit more modern than the other two. Then you got Metro. I think I've streamed Metro before, but I didn't finish Exodus. So I got Metro, the first Metros here on PC, and then I got Exodus over on PlayStation 4. So we could just start over and play the first Metro or whatever, or we could go to Exodus, which is a little bit more open world, a little bit. Whereas in the first Metro, you're pretty much going a certain path the whole time. With Exodus, it's not as open world as like Fallout or Skyrim, where you can go all over the country freely. Basically, you have a map, and you're free to go all over that map. But you can't go to the other map until you finished this map, basically. So you finish this map, then you go on to the next map, and then you can go wherever on that map. But they kind of break it up in parts, basically. So pro of that, though, is you don't quite get as overwhelmed as you can with Skyrim or Fallout or The Witcher for that sake. Because the world is so big, you have so many options, your head can start spinning. The first one, you're on rails, yeah. In Exodus, you do travel by train, and you do have, I think, like a truck that you can drive around on some of the maps as well. And it's kind of survival based. I don't think you have to eat and drink in it though, but you do have like your gas mask, and you got to change filters and whatnot. I don't remember having to eat or drink in it, but that might be an interesting addition they could do in the future. And then also add, you have to sleep. I think sleeping in Metro is optional. You can do it to change the time of day, and I think it also heals you. It's the only railroaded game that's actually played mostly around rails. I'm trying to think if I've played any other games that has a railroad. There's something in the back of my mind. There was a game with a railroad in it that wasn't Metro, but I can't quite remember what it was. Not sure. I'm not sure. But, so we got Fear, we got Metro. Metro's a pretty good one. Enderal, or Enderal, I'm not exactly sure pronunciation. I streamed it before, a while back, and it was an older version. You converted the original Skyrim basically into a new game. But now they have Enderal, which is like a special edition Skyrim version. So it's more updated on graphics. And from what I heard, I'll have to research it more. I don't actually have to convert Skyrim Special Edition. It's like separate, is what I heard, but I'll have to get more information into that. It's a little bit more dark. The story's more darker. It's a little bit more creepier than Skyrim, which is one reason why it's on the list. Plus, I haven't finished it yet, and I got to the end, and then I just decided to move on with something else. So, then we got Dragon Age. Dragon Age, it has creepy moments. You got the Dark Spawn and the Demon Lord and stuff like that. So there's some creepiness to it. And I have it on PC. It's a little bit different on PC. I played it a lot more on, I think, Xbox 360. So it was a little bit more controller-based, whereas on PC, it's a little bit more keyboard and mouse-based. I haven't finished it yet. I had gotten fairly far in it, but I hadn't finished it yet. So it'd be good to finish that as well. I think eventually, regardless, we will get to the Dragon Age series. And we'll play Origins, we'll play Dragon Age 2, and then we'll get to, we'll play some more of the third one. I can't think of what the name of it is. Dragon Age Inquisition. We'll get to that too. A couple of those I have camera nausea issues with, but as long as they aren't audibly disturbing, I'd watch audio only. Okay. Witcher 3 is also on there. We streamed that years ago. I think we streamed it on the PlayStation 4. So I still have that character. It's fairly far. And then I also have it on PC, where it's, you know, character's not as far. If we play the PC, we'll probably just start over with a new playthrough. Witcher 3, it's not exactly scary. There might be some creepy moments to it. You're fighting monsters. So it has a little bit of a monster theme to it. But it's hugely open world. And you will have a ton of quests, and it can get overwhelming. You're going here, then you get 5 quests over here. Then you go to complete the 1 quest over here, and you get 5 more quests over there. And it can get overwhelming. You got to stay very organized. Say, okay, I'm just going to commit to these quests right now, finish those, and then move on. And there is some difficulty with it, because when you're hunting monsters, there's certain ways you can defeat them more easily, we'll say, than just beating the piss out of them. You know, you can drink potions, you can put oils on your sword. And different spells, there's different strategies, and so you have to research them, and then you have to go find the ingredients, and then you have to craft the potions and the oils and whatnot. So it can be a little bit of work, or you can just try to beat the piss out of them, which I have done, because it was just easier and quicker. And then Days Gone is a zombie game. You're a biker, basically. And zombies, you know, have grown over the world, and you and your buddy escape. You're not exactly sure what happens to your girlfriend, and you're trying to survive and help other people and take out zombie hordes and whatnot, and try to find out what happened to your girlfriend. And I think you run into like the military and whatnot, and you're trying to investigate what they're doing. So it can be pretty fun. It's kind of like a shooter game too. I did have The Last of Us on that list, but I took it off because I only have it on the PlayStation 4. And if we do PlayStation 4, I would have to do remote play, and I'm not exactly sure at the moment how well it's going to work, because the last time I tried to stream on PlayStation 4, not too long ago, I had an issue with the upload speed on the PlayStation 4, where it was making everything pixelated and blurry. And then I also had a problem with my headset. But remote play, the headset shouldn't be a problem. But the connection might be a problem, so I would have to test it first. But that surely can be an option, The Last of Us, which is a pretty good game as well. It's similar shooter game as like Days Gone in a sense. I think it's a third-person shooter, but it's kind of survival as well, and there's like zombie-like creatures in it. I haven't finished it yet either. I need to finish it before I move on to the sequel. But it's a good game, and from what I hear, they're making a movie or a series out of it, so we'll have to see what happens. I think there's been some talk about Days Gone also getting a movie or something, but I haven't heard too much about it. And I'm still waiting to see Fallout. There's supposed to be a Fallout series on Amazon. That's about all I've heard. My top choices in no particular order: Metro, Underworld, Dragon Age, or Witcher. Days Gone sounds like it'd be audibly disturbing. It's mostly zombie screeches and such that I consider disturbing. High pitches induce migraines for me. I can understand that. Days Gone does have some screeching noises in it, especially when you're fighting a horde. So I can definitely understand that. There's a little bit of screeching in Metro, a little bit. So if you have any suggestions, please share them. You can share them in the chat while we're playing today. You can share them by commenting. You know, after the stream is done and this is a video, you can share by commenting down below. Or feel free to join the Discord and swing over to the general tab or whatever and leave a suggestion there as well. If it's something I have, it's a definite possibility. If it's something I don't have, it's still a possibility, but not as definite. Okay, because then I have to find the money to buy the game. Yeah, there's hordes of zombies, and you chunk grenades and Molotovs, and then you hide in dumpsters because the zombies can't lift the lid on the dumpsters. They might be able to open doors on houses, but they can't lift the lid on the dumpsters. All right, so we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy II. All right, so where are we at? Well, we defeated the Emperor, then Leon, Maria's brother, who's I gotta wake up my controller here, who's at the bottom of the party there, decided he was gonna step up as Emperor. So we went to go talk to him and try to convince him not to do it. And he was all about, you know, power and control. And then all of a sudden, an undead version of the Emperor we killed appeared out of nowhere. Said, "Ha ha ha! You're not the Emperor. I'm the Emperor, and I'm bringing hell on Earth," kind of thing. So he returned from hell. So we have to find a way to defeat him. And so at the moment, we're supposed to find a cave in a lake or something here around Mysidia, and go down into hell after him, I guess. So we're gonna go to hell. But first, we're gonna do a little bit of leveling up. If you look at Leon, he's still kind of weak, whereas everybody's hit points are, you know, 2,000-3,000 average. He's still at half that. His attack is decent. Defense is decent. His magic's not all that great. So in this game, you can kind of make any kind of class you want for the character, or you could do like a jack of all trades and just make them perfect at everything if you want. But my general thought was Firion is a paladin character, so he's got a sword and shield and heavy armor kind of stuff. Maria, I'm kind of made her like a red mage kind of play class or whatever, so she uses white and black magic. Guy is just a warrior, no magic at all. He just beats the piss at everybody, which is probably why his hit points are so high. And then Leon, he's a dark knight. They even called him a dark knight in the game, and so I have him dual wielding swords and using basically black magic or magic that affects enemies negatively. So there's not going to be any kind of healing magic at all. And so that's kind of the thought process. But when you play it, you can do whatever you want. You can change their class. You can make them good at everything. The leveling system's a lot different than the other Final Fantasies. We talked about it quite a bit while playing. You don't get experience points. How you fight determines what stats go up. And if you get hit, then you have a chance of your hit points going. So that's kind of how that is working. I don't think we really need to use ice magic now. I think we can probably kill them with physical attacks. Hopefully. Could probably move Leon closer to the front of formation if you want him to get hit more. I would, but that's another problem with this game. Let me show you. Formation. All you can do is choose front row or back row. I can't move them anywhere I can't move them anywhere on the line. This is their permanent position in the party. It's just front row and back row. Why they did that, I don't know. Maybe that was another experiment. This game was kind of experimental because when they went to Final Fantasy 3, they went back to how Final Fantasy 1 was, for the most part. Back to earning experience and whatnot. So this game didn't get a lot of positive reception. And it's because it's a little different. I like the game. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. Final Fantasy 4 will always be my favorite. And then that followed by 6. And then we could probably say 7. The other difference is, in this game, you can level up your magic quite a bit. Whereas in the other Final Fantasies, some you can't go past 3, some you can't go past 4. This one you can go probably to 99, I guess. I don't know. But we got Cure at 11 already. The other issue is, in other Final Fantasies, if you spread it, it still heals everybody decently, or hurts your enemies decently. In this, it doesn't. If you spread it, it doesn't hit worth a damn. Also, let's say you're poisoned or blind or whatever, so you use a Suna, which is supposed to cancel the status effect. In this game, you can actually miss using those spells, whereas in the other Final Fantasies, it never misses. Werewolves. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna try not to kill him, but we're gonna hit him, try to get his hit points up a little quicker. Then we're also going to cure him. Ah. Thought you were going to kill him, didn't you? Alright, his hit points didn't go up that time, but it might over time. I don't think we really need to use magic on him. He's dead now. Alright, his hit points went up, stamina. Oh, we got a big party now. We're not going to hit them because we've got so many enemies here. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go boom. We're gonna go boom. Boom. That's Spire 16 by the looks of it. So that tells you how far it can go up. Oh, the lizard's still alive. I was hoping he'd be dead. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, his hit points didn't go up. Alright. Oh, we got a lot of bugs. Let's do thunder, I guess. It's only at level 2, so it doesn't hit very hard, but the only way to level your magic is to use your magic. Oh, we got big rhinos. Alright, we're gonna hit Leon, try to get 6 points up. Didn't even need the magic. So you can steal his magic, he doesn't use it. Got ambushed, oh no! No, he's confused. Well, maybe that'll make his hit points go up. What do you think? I had a call for 1 second from somebody unknown. No, not stone! I mean, he's gonna die and not get nothing. Boy, these scammers are trying hard. So, I own a business, although I haven't really been able to do anything with it due to the high cost of rent in commercial property. But basically, this person called, hid their caller ID, that's why I said unknown. But then they left a voicemail, and because they left a voicemail, it actually provided me with their phone number and location. And basically it's a automated machine, whatever, talking about my business qualifies under the CARE Act for $25,000 per employee that I've had during the pandemic. It's just very suspicious. I think it's a scam, and even if it wasn't, I didn't have any employees during the pandemic because I haven't really been running the business because I've got nowhere to run it. Because the average rent has gone up so high here. For a small building that I'd be lucky to fit 20 students in, it would cost between $2,000 and $3,000 a month. And I used to be able to find something from $800 to $1,200 in a small room, but now you're looking at about $2,000 to $3,000 a month average for commercial properties. Doesn't matter how small it is. Kind of sad. But one of the reasons why I stopped streaming on Mondays is because I'm going to start redoing my business plan, updating my business plan, and then try to start begging for money. And if I can get a decent loan or get somebody investing, or it'd be nice to get a what's called an angel investor. Learn about this in business class. But I'm sure they're very hard to find and very hard to convince to give you money. An angel investor is basically somebody who invests in your business and expects absolutely nothing in return. That's why it's called angel. Then you have a venture investor, and a venture investor will invest in your business, but he wants something in return. Nobody really likes to give money away for nothing. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to be fooling around with the loan, with the business plan, trying to get a loan or something. Maybe eventually I can get my business going. I don't know, maybe I need to start walking around to all these new businesses that pop up and say, hey, where'd you get your money to finance your business? I'm trying to open up a business too, but I got no financing. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I worked 3 jobs to come up with this money. Okay, so if you're working 3 jobs, how can you invest time into your business? My experience with jobs is your employer wants all of your time. He doesn't care if you got multiple jobs or not. Hell, they don't even care if you've got a family. They want 100% of your time. And they want 100% of your time so that they only have to work maybe 50% of their time. That's how they do that. They delegate everything. And I can use an example. Years ago, I was working security at another college, a different college. And my supervisor, I think he either called or sent me a text message, I can't remember. And told me, he didn't ask me, he told me to contact one of my coworkers and tell him that he has to come into work. And I'm like, he's working another job. And my boss told me, well, he's going to have to pick what job he wants. And that's kind of the issue I have about financing my business by working multiple jobs. You can't do it. Because you'll never get to put any time into your business. Because the demanding of all the other jobs you have. And then once you get those jobs, because of the economy, you pretty much have to keep those jobs in order to be able to cover all your bills and expenses. So you get stuck in a trap, is what it's called. Not to mention, the more jobs you work, you get penalized for that at the end of the year when you file your taxes. You don't get as much money back if you work multiple jobs. And it's even worse if you're a business owner. It's like you better file everything you can possibly file for your taxes. Called, if I can get financing, I'm going to have to also hire an accountant and probably a lawyer. Which I'm sure won't be cheap either. I'm going to try to get Leon close to 3,000 hit points as possible before we move on. Hit him, Leon. Lots and lots of bugs. That was a good hit. Oh, we got one. Parasites. What am I matching? They stole his magic. Now we're gonna have to steal somebody else's magic. I think they do magic. A little bit. Ghosts. Ah, you missed. Ah, you missed. Holy. We need to level up holy too. Werewolves. You're still at level 8. You're at 9. You're at 9. 8. His death magic went up level. Ooh, you got a Gigas. Ah. Wait. Some of the Final Fantasies, you gotta be careful with self-destruct because it'll wipe you out. Quite a while, yeah. We're a little quiet. Just trying to get his hit points up here. We're getting pretty close to 3,000. Hard time reading lips with my antique eyeballs. Well, my mic's not muted. If I just couldn't tell if you were saying anything. No, I wasn't at the moment. Five of them. Need some magic, so I'm gonna steal some magic here. Riding doesn't seem to take forever as long as you're going for a class build, not an everything build. Yeah. Also, you've done it without punching yourself in the face. I don't think you needed to hit yourself on anyone else to get the points up, did you? In the beginning, yes, we did that quite a bit, and then as we were moving along, we didn't quite do it as much, and now I'm doing it a little bit with Leon, trying to speed up the process a little bit so that we can go ahead and move on. Pretty good hit. That's the one I wanted to hit anyway. Works for me. Vampire girls. Ouch. They killed him! Let's see. Let's use... Ah, his hit points went up. We need Leon's hit point. More ghosts. Ouch. I wish I had that attack. Holy shit. Of course, they kill that one. That's the one I was trying to get his hit points up. It's almost like the computer can read your mind. Let's see. Nope. That doesn't work. Apparently there's no way to cure confusion in this game. They stole their magic back. Well, we're just gonna have to steal it back again. Damn it in. We're getting closer. He's at 28. His hit points don't go up with that one. Lord have mercy. His stamina went up instead. Yeah, Ultima and Flare, they're leveling up very slowly. Fire's getting close to going up a level. Always getting close. Nobody leveled anything up on that one. Stupid stun magic. Oh, I healed them. Great. That will do it. All right, at 29. We can get it to go up one more. Hit points went up. He's at 3,000 now. All right. I say we move on. Now, you know, you got to be close to endgame when you can buy 99 of everything. All right, I will be back in a few minutes. All right. Let's see if we can continue on with the game. I'm thinking it's in here. They said it's in a lake near Mysidia. This is sort of a lake. Let's see what happens. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. This game is also not very informative. They don't really tell you nothing. He's saying the same crap. Jade Passage appears with the coming of the devils. That doesn't tell me nothing. I pretty much already know that. We never imagined the magic of the Emperor could be so great, worthless. The rebirth of the Wyverns is at hand. We already know this. New power glows within you. Minwu. Cyclone's old news. Carry the power of Mysidia with you. That tells me nothing. That tells me absolutely nothing. Then we have an empty house. Not finding any secret chambers. Nice if we could sleep here. So, an empty house and nobody says anything. See if we can find a lake or something on the map. Near Mysidia. I don't even see a lake near Mysidia. I see a river. Might have to Google it. Alright, let's see if we can find out where it is online. It's located on a peninsula to the east of Mysidia and only reveals itself after Pandemonium emerges. Sea Strait, located on the top of the peninsula, is called the Jade Sea. So it's east of Mysidia. I think this might be it. Yeah, I'm thinking that's it. Because we don't have enough, there's no point on the map that goes there. Alright, time to get on the airship. There it is, right there. How about that? Alright, are we ready to go to hell? I think that's probably our way out. Marlboros. They're fairly tough. Oh, we're off. Alright. Secret passage here? It looks like there would be a secret passage. Alright, what's down here? We got some treasure. Is something good? Hellfire. It's worthless. There's a door. There's another door. In this door. Nothing like normal in this game. Empty rooms. Oh, let's see. Bet you there's nothing in that door, too. Go check it out. I have a feeling there's nothing in there. Stole my man. Wouldn't that be a special attack? Well, guess not, since the barrier didn't protect him. Empty room. Except for these monsters. Let's... No, it looks like I missed a number of streams. I really wanted to watch the Group Murder Emperor. Well, the recording's down there somewhere, but he's back. The Emperor has returned. You might get to see me kill him again. I can't say it will be necessarily today, maybe tomorrow, but sooner or later we are going to kill him again. Bad breath. That's a Marlboro technique. But the spell's not going to dispel stone? That's a shame. Those TV commercials lied to the fans. The Marlboro Man was riding great Marlboros the entire time. He was never riding horses. Alright, golden needle. Lord have mercy. You and your bad breath. Soul of Rebirth. What, the bonus dungeons? Let's just charge him. There we go. Another door. This one has stairs. What's this? Another door? Treasure over there. Oh, Lord. Lots of cigarettes right there. Then again, how can they put actual devils in TV commercials? Right? Marlboros are literally devils that live in actual hell. Final Fantasy II. Hell is called Jade Passage. Yeah. Anything that helps with Mini? I don't think I do. No items that help with Mini in this. If you want to talk about the bonus dungeons are fine, because I'm probably not going to do them. I'm probably just going to move on to Final Fantasy III. Wow, Asuna doesn't work on poison? It's not battle, it doesn't. That didn't work. I was hoping special attacks. Those would be special attacks. Alright, we finally killed him. Yay. Leon's trying to catch up. So Rebirth, part of Final Fantasy II, takes place at the exact same time as the main story. Oh, not these guys. They're a pain in my butt. Or bad breath. Way, if I put spoilers for Soul Rebirth, I would be putting spoilers of the main story in Final Fantasy II. It's a white dragon! A giant white dragon! Let's see. Oh, we need protect too, it looks like. Alright, we killed the dragon. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way do we want to go? This way, obviously. We get some more Hellfire, which is a very weak fire spell. Hey, look who's back! Ouch. That hit nicely. Bye-bye, dragon. How do you know if you have the old 360 controller or have the new 360 controller? There's no new 360 controller. You have a 360 controller or you have an Xbox One controller. Okay, this is a 360 controller. It's smaller than the Xbox One controller. They made the Xbox One controller a little bit more bulkier. The dragon's back. I know he's weak against Claire. Nice bow, we don't really need it. Alright, we're gonna go back and look in this door. It's gonna be an empty room with a monster. Docking. There should be treasure down here. Good. Cat claws. And a monster. A blue dragon. What the hell are cat claws? Because I know in some of the Final Fantasies it's a claw for monk. But we don't have that kind of claw in this game that I'm aware of. The dagger. They made it a dagger in this. Three-bladed weapon fastened into a glove. That's not a dagger! It's a claw! Come on! Why are you making a claw dagger? We can use the wyvern. It's not blacked out, it's white. We're gonna save and see what happens. If he's blue, he might be weak against fire. What do you think? I never knew you could use the wyvern. It was kind of weak. Ouch. Come on, get him. Burn him. Let's try Ultima. Attack. Thunder. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Gotcha. And a wimpy wizard staff. Cat claws are stronger. Or dagger. He might not hit as hard because he's more experienced with the sword. I think we'll keep the sword. I'm just kind of curious here. Alright, it's going to lower his attack, but I want to see what the blood sword looks like and if it heals when he hits. Hey, we didn't get attacked. How about that? The Bish worm. Did it heal him? I didn't really notice. It kind of went by fast. Rufus, will we have 13 parts to Final Fantasy II? Streams. For some reason, I don't think that we're going to see the end credits in this stream. Maybe not today. We'll see how we do tomorrow. What was I going to do? Does heal. Ah, so that's the pro of that. You won't hit as hard though. Goodness gracious, they're trying hard to get rid of Guy. Waterfall. Let's see. Attack. I'm gonna try to steal some magic. I haven't found anything that cures mini yet. Nope, that's not working. But he's not mini anymore. Do we walk in the door or do we walk behind the waterfall? Well, that hurts. Empty room, I should have known. Fight some worms. Hey, we can use them to go fishing. Ouch. Oh, it'd be nice to have that skill. Oh, he did. We're gonna spread it just in case anybody else dies. You never know. They hit so hard, Lord have mercy. Alright, that's gonna help a little bit. Ah, he's still alive. At the moment. Ah! That's annoying. Oh, let's see. Another one! Parasites. But still imagine. And those two hopefully will kill them. You can take his magic if you want. He's not going to use it. Going under the waterfall. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna cast fire on you. You're gonna attack him, and you're going to put the sun sword back. Attack him. The old 360 controller doesn't have a removable cord and has a safety breakaway a little bit down the cord from the USB plug. Oh, yeah, I think I remember those. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Do we want to try the door? They didn't want you throwing your controller across the room and yanking your Xbox with you. I didn't have that much problem as much as like the dog or, you know, kids want to run across the room and run right through your cord and then it yanks your console out onto the floor. Ah, you missed. I like it when they miss. Another one. Going down. I see treasure. Rune axe and a monster. A king behemoth. Gotta be here somewhere. Damn, protect didn't do nothing. Well, that healed him pretty good there. Maybe I should use drain on him. Let's see. We also have blink. Got blink. I didn't help any either. But hey, we got him. This is attack up now. 212 with those 2 rune axes. an interesting thought come to mind. Give me a second here. Fill them up real quick. Alright, so in some of the other Final Fantasies, the heroes carry different elemental crystal shards. Like they had it in Final Fantasy 1. I know they have it in 5. They have different elemental shards in 5 as well. So, just for example, okay, starting from the top down, Firion is fire, ice, earth, wind. Okay? But one thing they never implemented is if the heroes hold a specific elemental crystal shard, don't you think it should, like, benefit them somehow? So in other words, if Firion had the fire crystal, he should be strong against fire attacks, and if he uses fire magic, it should be stronger than if somebody else used fire magic. But they never implement that in any of the Final Fantasies that I'm aware of. They should have done that. Empty room. We're in the water. I don't know if they actually have magic. Probably not. Yeah, it probably is. Let's just charge. Is there anything behind the waterfall? Really? There's somebody selling magic behind the waterfall. Okay. You've got death. You've got berserk. Haze. Both of them got flare. Not really the spell I want. Crystals eventually turned into magicite and then got stuck in the slots and weapons and armor and did exactly as you described. Let's see if there's another person on the other side of the road. Nine more. Now we gotta pick a door, any door. Wasn't this door. Not this door. Door number 3. Oh. Bigger open room. Trail thing. Door over there. Door! Treasure! Dragon armor. I think he's already got it. Let's give it to him. Or should we give it to him? Let's see, 73.85. Let's give it to him. Aegis shield. Legendary shield that affords protection against special attacks. A holy lance. But I've got nobody that uses the lance. We lost our dragoon. Okay. Let's steal some magic. We're gonna use fire. Credit. GameCube. I remember GameCube. We have one somewhere. I think it's at my dad's house. Problem was we got the GameCube, and GameCube was fine. I liked it. I didn't have any problem with it. But shortly after we got it, they came out with the Wii. I remember, if my memory's correct, the original Wii could play Wii games, but then it could also play GameCube games, I think. Or maybe it was just use the GameCube controller. Something like that. Let's see. There's a treasure. Oh, we got a new bow, finally. Ouch! We can cook the bow. I'm sure it's stronger. Red Dragon. Shall we try Blizzard on him? Definitely need to heal him. Yeah! That was definitely good. I think Guy's probably dead. No, he's not. That dragon armor is a good thing. It's a good thing we put that on him. I'm gonna say the dragon is dead. Yay! Alright, so we got her the Yoshi's bow. She had the ice bow. But yeah, definitely strong. Oh, let's see. Shall we try out the new bow? Not too bad. I said for us. We got the GameCube, and it just felt like shortly afterwards the Wii came out. Yeah, we never got the first Xbox. We got the 360. We had the PlayStation 1. I think we still do in storage somewhere. PlayStation 2. We got the PlayStation 2, once again in storage somewhere. There was two different versions of that. Well, the same thing with PlayStation 1. You had the PlayStation, then you had the PlayStation Slim, and then you had the PlayStation 2, and then you had the PlayStation 2 Slim. And, which PlayStation 2 Slim was better than the original PlayStation 2, in my opinion, because the original PlayStation 2 had this reoccurring issue with the drive, where the door didn't want to open, or the tray didn't want to slide out, or it wouldn't read the disc. And from what my memory says, that you could go online and it would tell you to fix it. You had to adjust the gears or something like that. But with the Slim, you didn't have to worry about that because it was just top loading. It just opened the door, you placed it in, shut the door. There was no tray. So that was kind of my experience with the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3. My PlayStation 3 is actually right up here in the closet. Which they kind of did a similar thing. You have the original, and then you have a slimmer version. I got the slimmer version up there. I don't have the original. My dad has the original. What was kind of crazy about the original is it had a extra power switch in the back. So you turn the power switch on in the back, and then you can put it in sleep mode in the front, pretty much like you did with the other PlayStation 3. But then when they put the slimmer version or whatever, you could put it in sleep mode, or you can hold the button down and it would turn it off instead of having a switch in the back. Never got the Dreamcast. I did have a friend who had it, and we played it a little bit. In North Carolina, GameCube released in the year 2001. We released in 6. They were the same release dates as Japan and other places. Okay. Yeah, we didn't really play the GameCube that much, because by the time that we got it, the Wii came out not too long afterwards, and we just got the Wii and started playing the Wii. With the Wii, you could download all the old Nintendo games, and you might have been able to do some of the GameCube games on there too, I'm not sure. It's so hard to keep track of things nowadays. Alright, let's see. I think we were already in this door over here. The fat one. Producer plans on the product not lasting. They design it to not last, so you will buy their next product. Yeah. You'll either buy their next product or you'll have to buy it again. I've had that happen before too. One of the largest contributors, the e-waste. Contributors, okay. Contributors to, yes, it is. Just about every single product is made that way. Not just the video game console. The PCs are the same way, the monitors are the same way, your car is the same way. medications and medical treatments are the same way. Because if we actually heal you, then we can't profit from you no more. Which is why there's a lot of conspiracy about whether or not there's already a cure for cancer or not. There's a lot of people saying, yeah, there's a cure for cancer, but they can't profit from people being cured from cancer. They make a fortune treating people with cancer. So, I mean, I can believe it. Whether or not that's true or not, I honestly don't know. You would hope not, but... good old capitalism. Charge! Cut them to pieces! The Final Fantasy 11. It's a MMO on PlayStation 2, 360, and PC. PlayStation 2 version needed to have the hard drive for some reason. Sony decided that the Slim wouldn't be compatible with their own hard drive. Yeah, I remember that. Never played 11. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never played it. My first Final Fantasy MMO was 14. That's easy enough. As a fat PS1 owner, I can tell you there's no room for a 3.25 spinning platter HDD in a slim PlayStation 1. It was before the era of decent laptop drives too, yeah. Seeing as how the PlayStation 2 hard drive was obligatory for Final Fantasy 11, the PlayStation 2 fans were forced to keep their fat PlayStation 2s. And the sad thing is, nowadays, we have slim hard drives and slim solid-state drives. And most people who play games now on PC, they use the solid-state drives. I'm not sure if you can use them on consoles yet. I got a regular hard drive, external hard drive for my PlayStation 4, because I got the original PlayStation 4 that didn't have enough room on it. But anyways, but I'm not sure if consoles can do the solid-state drive yet. But that would be nice if they set it up that way, because you can get external solid-state drives. Obviously, Final Fantasy 11 fans wanted to keep playing. It means they could purchase the PS2 Slim, but they had to keep every single Sony system, yeah. Yeah, these days they could put the whole hard drive on the main board or on M2. Yeah. This. The way ahead leads to a forsaken place. It exists for those who may one day tread in its darkened path. Hey. There's probably a market for them to release or re-engineer the old console today, but their accountants would need to crunch the numbers on that, and I don't think they're motivated. No, they're going to focus more on newer consoles than to redo the older consoles. Which, unfortunately, is sad, because all of us who still have our old consoles can't benefit from the newer technology. Then you always got the backwards compatibility. Whenever a new console comes out, one of the discussions is always backwards compatibility. And they usually promise it, and then it goes out the window somewhere. Like they promised it with the PlayStation 4 that it was going to be backwards compatible. and you could play PlayStation 3, 2, and 1. And then my understanding is they had a small percentage that were actually backwards compatible, and then they dropped it. I think they promised the same thing with PlayStation 5, although I don't know if they actually did it or not. I think it would be very beneficial and they would make more money, because there's a lot of older games that we still want to play from time to time, and we don't want to have 100 consoles all over the living room or whatever. So it would make sense to have these games, you know, you can play it on the newer console. It would make sense. I know there's a technological challenge with that because of the difference of graphics and systems and whatnot. There might be some difficulty setting that up. The other thing is it's also about money, because like if you go on the PlayStation Network, they got older games in there, but you got to pay for it. Even though you technically already own the game, you just own it on an older system. They want you to buy it again. And I kind of believe that if you already own the game, they shouldn't charge you again. They should just let you download it on the new console, but they're not going to make money that way, so they're not going to do that. Same thing, they changed their PlayStation Plus membership to combine it with the PlayStation Now thing. So you can now get the old PlayStation games, but you got to have the premium, the top of the line membership, which costs you more money a month. I haven't done that. I'm staying where I'm at the bottom. I guess I'll just download emulators to play the old games. And that's the one good thing about PC. You have that option a little bit better than you do consoles. Let's see. Expansion port on the back of the Game Shark. Yeah, I remember that. Probably a market for them to re-release or re-engineer the old consoles today, unless I'm mistaken. Classic Edition. They do have like a remade classic system sort of thing. You can find it on Amazon. It looks similar to the original console, but obviously the controllers are different, and it's like HDMI instead of the old connection in the back. And I don't think you actually put the cartridges in. It's digital. You have to download the games on there. I think it comes with a certain number of games too already on it. Now I do know years and years ago I found on Amazon it's like an old console, and they got different versions of it. The one we got, you can play the original Nintendo on there and Super Nintendo cartridges on there as well. It had 2 slots that fit both cartridges. And then I want to say they also had one that played the 2 Nintendo cartridges as well as Sega Genesis. I think they had that too. So just look around on Amazon if you want to try to find a console that plays multiple console games in one. They do have some of those. Just got to look for it, and just keep in mind it is a third party. Sort of like if you buy a generic controller or something, it's a third party device. So it might be different, slightly different. I was going to get a PlayStation 1 Classic Edition, but I couldn't find the space for it. It may cost them more in R&D, re-engineer the old stuff, knowing it's already been hacked by now, so they also need to fix that. Yeah, that could be. One thing a little frustrating right now with Sony is, as you probably heard, I think they got sued in Europe for something, and so now they're raising the prices on all their PlayStation 5s. They're not saying it's to cover their losses. They're saying it's due to the economy, which is complete bull. It's to cover the loss of money in the lawsuit. Yeah. Right now we got the issue is everybody's wanting to buy each other out. You know, Microsoft is buying a lot of its competitors. Sony's trying to keep up and is trying to do some of the same things. And it's all about money. Which I guess when you open a business, it sort of is about money. But you also got to draw a line with integrity and whatnot as well. Don't use dirty, shady business tactics. You want your customers to be loyal to you and to appreciate your service. Otherwise, they're going to eventually leave you. And that's kind of happening with Netflix right now with their constant raising prices and their whole password sharing crap. They're losing some of their customers there. Like, why are you raising your prices? And you're telling me it's to create new or to get, you know, more content or whatever. But most of the stuff that Netflix gets, they made themselves. They produced it or whatever. It's their stuff. So they've already cut out middlemen. So technically they should be lowering their prices instead of raising their prices. But there's a lot of competitors out there and they're trying to make as much money as possible. Nintendo is also tight, but they sue until everyone's scared to breathe. Kind of like Disney. Yeah, the problem I'm having with Nintendo in the Nintendo Switch is, let's see if I can explain this right. So I have a Switch, and my son has a Switch. Well, my son isn't going to have an account, you know, for buying stuff. He's only 7 years old. Why would he have an account? Okay, so my wife and I have accounts. Okay, and we buy the games. But the issue you got is, because when I got my Switch, we had to switch the primary stuff, otherwise you can't play certain games. Okay, so the way it is on my son's Switch is he can play the games on there as long as he's got Wi-Fi. But if he doesn't have Wi-Fi, then he can't play the games unless they're a cartridge. The cartridge version. He can't play the digital games because of the way the accounts are set up. My understanding, the Xbox One was trying to do the same thing to prevent other people from playing the game, basically. They only want the person who bought the game to play the game because they want anybody else who wants to play the game to have to buy the game again. That's basically what it is, which doesn't make any sense in a household. Why would I buy the same game multiple times for each family member? Not going to happen. Chocobo breeding game, Genie codes, Final Fantasy VII, yeah. With expansion port game, Genie. Yeah. Never do shading dirty business practice, nope. That's a good possibility. I raced so much at the Gold Saucer trying to work out the Chocobo stats for speed and everything. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the way the black Chocobo looks. I'm not sure if can you actually get the black Chocobo? I know you need the golden Chocobo to get Knights of the Round. All right, guys, that is all the time I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 9. We're going to continue playing some more Final Fantasy 2. Continuing down the Jade Passage, down into Hell. And eventually we're going to get to the Undead Emperor, and we're going to kill him again. And again. And again. All right, so once again, look over here in the text. For October, I'm looking to play a kind of creepy style game. Those are a few suggestions. If you have any more, please comment down below, because I'm sure you'll be watching the video. So please comment down below, or feel free to join the Discord and comment under general conversation, whatever. So those are some of the ones I've actually owned, and so there's a possibility if you suggest something I don't have, it will primarily depend on how much it costs. If it's affordable, I can purchase it. Otherwise, I'll have to go back to list of games that I do currently own. So if you have any interest in anything, you got a suggestion, make sure you comment below or on Discord. You like Witcher 3 and Fear 3? Yeah, those are pretty good games. I haven't finished Witcher 3. I have finished Fear 3, just not on stream. If y'all are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell. You'll be notified when I go live. And don't forget to give us the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That way YouTube will let more people see it and we can grow the channel a little bit more. We are at 111 subscribers. We are trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. It's gonna take a while, I know, but we will get there. Fingers crossed. All right, well, y'all have a good day, and see you tomorrow.